Right, another day. VOSD is live. Let's see here. Let me do some sound, do some technical check. Right, let's see here. Let me do some sound, do some technical check. Right, let's see here. Let me do some check. I'm cut up background sound off and see. 1, 2, mic check. 1, 2. Cut up background sound off and see. 1, 2, mic check. 1, 2. Cut up background sound off and see. I don't know. I just don't like the sound quality. Mic check. 1, 2. Cut up background sound off and see. I don't know. I just don't like the sound quality. Mic check. 1, 2. All right, let's see what I can adjust this small. That's the max. 1, 2, mic check. 1, 2, mic check. Mic check. 1, 2. 1, 2, mic check. 1, 2, mic check. Mic check. 1, 2. All right, let's see. Let's see. We can roll with this one for now. 1, 2, mic check. Mic check. 1, 2. All right, let's see. Let's see. We can roll with this one for now. 1, 2. All right, great. The first person, welcome to VOSD, brand new edition of the show. On your screen, please share with your friends so that I have a fantastic show. We have a lot of impressive information to share with you today, so please share as you join the show.
Love, beats. You show me love, love. L'argent est fini, ma bébé, là où est faux. L'argent est fini, ma bébé, là où est faux. Quand on est là-bas, où est faux. Just go, my baby, là où est faux. I let you buy it. I can never leave you on the highway. You my baby. As I do, c'est tout. C'est tout. If I show you love, you show me love. Love like love. If I show you love, you show me love. Love like love. If I show you love, you show me love. Love like love. If I show you love, you show me love. Love like love. Photo. I want your photo. I will not get you photo. I will not get you photo. Photo. I'm not getting photo. I want your photo. Let me get your photo. Yeah. Smile for me. Just place up for me. Tell me now who I want to be with. L'argent est fini, ma bébé, là où est faux. L'argent est fini, ma bébé, là où est faux. Quand on est là-bas, où est faux. Just go, my baby, là où est faux. I let you buy it. I can never leave you on the highway. You my baby. As I do, c'est tout. If I show you love, you show me love. Love like love. If I show you love, you show me love. Love like love. If I show you love, you show me love. Love like love. If I show you love, you show me love. Love like love.
Beats. Where you at? Wake up from your slumber, stop sleeping. Whip your hands, whip your hands, whip your hands, whip your. Come on, come on, come on. I know you're sleeping now. Y'all gotta whip us some more, yeah? Okay, let's go. The people fool us. The people lie to us. The government betray us. They betray us so much. I said they lie. The people fool us, oh. The people lie to us. The government betray us. They can lie, they can steal, they will not go. I said we tired with their lies. We tired with their promises that led us to a lot of damages. We tired with their speech they preach indeed, and now unique they deceive us. The thing we saw, it frustrate us. So why can't you lie? Why can't you steal? Why can't you allow the citizens to grieve? You see, we just tell you that's why we voted you. But you fool us, you screw us, you use us and later on abuse us. So why? The government should lie. Why? But that's the question that we ask. They lie. The people fool us. The people lie to us. The government betray us. They betray us so much. I said they lie. The people fool us, oh. The people lie to us. The government betray us. They can lie, they can steal, they will not the corrupt. I said no one to trust. My people, no one to hope on. Nobody. My hope that I have been broken. I'm telling you, brother. So where are the schools? Where are the roads? Where are the jobs that they say they could afford? But they're too selfish. The people tired with their rhetoric. People tired, they tired. You see the reason why we ask why the government betray. They have enough of time, but yeah, then instead they delay. People suffer. No work for people crying for hunger. Look at. Your vision and your mission, your intention to the nation. You got nothing to show. Nothing. So why? The government should lie. Why? But that's the question that we ask. They lie. The people fool us. The people lie to us. The government betray us. They betray us so much. I said they lie. The people fool us, oh. The people lie to us. The government betray us. They can lie, they can steal, they will not go corrupt. With the promises that led us to a lot of damages. We tired with that speech they preach indeed, and now unique they deceive us. The thing we saw, it frustrate us. So why can't you lie? Why can't you steal? Why can't you allow the citizens to grieve? You see, we just tell you that's why we voted you. But you fool us. You screw us, you use us and later on abuse us. So why? The government should lie. Why? But that's the question that we ask. The people fool us. The people lie to us. The government betray us. They betray us so much. I said they lie.
Monkey come down to you, monkey come down to you, monkey come down to you. Once upon the time, in the jungle, there lived so many animals and so many trees. During the day, there were no restriction, anytime, any day. Anyone used to corrupt and go stay free in the jungle, yeah. After they realized that everything was good, I said everyone, but only after the food. Majority of the people when be am baboon, and few people when be am okay. The headers of the time made a big mistake. After election, the winner made a selection. So the citizen of the jungle was unsatisfied, so they decided choosing another caretaker. Who love, who care, who has the ability taking care of the monkey. You not able to take care of baboon able. You not able to bust the rata baboon able. Oh soldier monkey calm down, oh monkey calm down, monkey calm down, oh rob monkey calm down, monkey calm down to you, monkey down to you, monkey. Oh soldier monkey calm down to you, monkey calm down to you, monkey calm down to you. Monkey chop chop chop, monkey cannot get tired. Monkey chop chop yo, monkey cannot get tired. Monkey chop chop chop, monkey cannot get tired. Monkey chop chop yo, monkey cannot get tired.
Keeping banana and the chopun, stealing is a error, a Russian is a error.
Monkey cannot get tired.
Hey, we wanna live life, just to live a good life. We wanna live life, can't live for better life. We wanna live life, just to live for better life. We wanna live life, just to live for better life. We wanna live life, just to live for better life.
You not able to take care of baboon able. You not able to bust the rata baboon able. Oh soldier monkey calm down, oh monkey calm down, monkey calm down, oh rob monkey calm down, monkey calm down to you, monkey calm down to you, monkey. Oh soldier monkey calm down to you, monkey calm down to you, monkey calm down to you.
Bible storm, monkey listen. You give it right, it can crack it. Bible storm, monkey listen. You give it stick, it can break it. We do your long time at Buddha, Mr. Monkey was very wicked. If we all see it with your apple, then your do that love is wicked. Monkey see apple, they pick it. Banana and plum, they take it. All the Google food in your pocket. If we give it something, lick.
Yeah, we're gonna give you all this socket lick it. You gotta share the show for us, so we will highly appreciate it.
Monkey drop it, and drop it. Nana, only baboon can stop it. Monkey drop it, and drop it. Nana, only baboon can stop it. It's for all African monkeys. All I want for them to rip it. Monkeys jump from tree to tree, hustle hustle. It ready gets it. Monkeys jump from tree to tree, hustle hustle. When it ready gets it. Two back when monkey we catch it. That one it will not be easy. How you read, my people? I say it wicked. How you read, my people? I say it
Monkey, you not able to take care of baboon able. You not able to bust the rata baboon able. Oh soldier monkey calm down, oh monkey calm down, soldier monkey calm down, oh rob monkey calm down, monkey calm down to you, monkey calm down to you, monkey. Oh soldier monkey calm down to you, monkey calm down to you, monkey calm down to you. Don't jam a monkey say that away home. Don't small monkey say away home. On top of monkey say away home. Oh monkey say that away home. Away home. Away home. Away home. Away home. Let me know away home. Away home. Away home. My people away home. Away home. I'm sorry away home.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a brand new edition of Voice of SINOE. In the diaspora with Sarpo the Esoteric, coming to you live from the trusted region, these United States of America. Today is a fantastic show we have here for you. So we are asking that you share the show for us. We want to appreciate Pastor Morris for joining us. Really appreciate you, sir. All of you that are joining, I can see you from my end here, but I see a couple of people here. Welcome on board. We have a brilliant, fine show here from Sound County Premier Platform. Let's do a little sound quality check here one more time to make sure I'm good with sound. If the sound is good on your side, please give me a thumb up to make sure we are not having a glitch or glitches over here. Let's see. What am I looking for? Okay, I want to take that comment down. Go back. All right, good. What am I looking for? Okay, I want to take that comment down. Go back. All right, good. What am I looking for? Okay. Oh, great. I don't like the sound quality, but hey, it is what it is. We're going to just stick with what we have for now. The quality to be far better than that, but I've been playing with the device here for a while. All right. Those that will join us later, they will listen to the replay. But as you join, please share. Just hit that share button for us, and that's all you have to do. Hey, Zuma, how you doing? Welcome aboard. Now, what is on the show today for us to share? We have a lot of juicy stuff. Even though I'm not quite impressed with the turnout right now. She said, I'm following. You're from Greenville? Okay. Zuma, thanks for joining us from Greenville, the capital of SINOE County. All right, let's see. Let's go to our agenda here, and we will say more. Let's see here. On our talking points on the show today, let me give you a quick outline of what I will be talking about. Yes, let me just do a quick commercial before I go to that. I know you can't wait, right? You're like, what's up with say? Okay, I just want to do a quick commercial here first, and then we're going to get into the real things for today. Let me isolate myself. Just a quick reminder, Claro, Mane, and Tina, the wedding is coming up. It's July the 8th, 2023. It will be in Des Moines, Iowa. And so we want to keep reminding you to save the date for us so that you can come and go over there to celebrate with the family. We also want to do a shout out to Tina. Tina Rizane was elected as the national president for the Putu Pueblo organization here in these United States. And so, Sis Tina, I want to say congratulations from vice president to president proper. That's a huge growth. You know, it's a huge responsibility on your shoulder and to lead your people. But you know, it's not too strange though. You know, from vice president to president, it's not too far apart. You know, so I think Quincy Rue, the outgoing president. He's a nice guy as well, and I think he did good tutorial. He must have been certified with you in order to leave you in charge of the organization. All right, let's see. Let me double check one more time here. In order to leave you in charge of the organization. Okay. Yeah, I try to make sure again my sound is perfect. All right, so that's Tina and Claro's wedding that is coming up in Des Moines, Iowa. Also want to remind you of the Seeyon community here in the United States. The second annual convention is also scheduled for June the 8th, 2023. So June the 8th is the first day. They got 9 and 10. So those 3 days. So you save that weekend, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So they say here on June the 8th, I will be meet and greet, and the address is listed 820 Upland Avenue, that's Chester Pike, that's PA, Pennsylvania. On the 9th, it will be convention sessions, which will start on Friday, again, June the 9th, 2023, and the address there is not too legible from my end, but I will strain my eyes a little bit. So it's 6919, and that looks like Sherwin Avenue, that's Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. On the 10th is the ball night. I'm quite sure here. It's the ball, and I think the flyer is a little too compact. Yeah. So, but the ball will be held at the Sharon Hill, 100 Sharon Hill Avenue. That would be Chester Park here, Philadelphia. Yeah, Chester, is that Chester Pike? I think so. Chester Hill. I can see the whole thing on the flyer here. Sorry for that. Yeah, so join the Seeyon people. The admission fee here, they got $20 for admission. You can go there, support their cause. We have here Maria and Konneh. Their wedding is scheduled for July the 22nd, 2023 in Philadelphia, the city of brotherly love and sisterly affection. Their wedding, the holy matrimony will be taking place. So it also should save the date for that occasion. All right. So basically, those are the announcement I have for USA National Convention is also August the 3rd weekend, for the convention. And we ask you to save that weekend. I'm following the chat room closely. A lot of people are making payment because, the new team, Acne Dynasty and others, they have set up pre-payment or payment options. And so you can just make your payment before you get to the convention. You're going to get your ID and everything printed before the convention day. August the 3rd weekend will be the convention of the USA. So like that day as well. All right, so those are the commercial that I want to do for us here on the show. Please share the show for us. We will highly appreciate that. The turnout is not too impressive for now. But again, the video will always be here on Facebook and YouTube. You can subscribe to our YouTube page as well. We have the show, the program is also going live right now on YouTube. You can watch it up from there as well. Let's see here. All right, the president is saying, hello, SG, how you doing? Madam President, welcome on board. Voice of SINOE here. All right, let's get to business. Let's get to business here. Let me bring that picture down and let's get to what we are here for today. So before we bring this one here is let's see. I'll be right back, guys, for breaking news. All right, guys, welcome to Voice of SINOE. Welcome back to Voice of SINOE in the diaspora with ESOTERIC here, coming to you from this trusted region here, these United States of America. Yeah, now the breaking news that we are getting from SINOE County, it says the fire devoured Chris Seeyon and Sayku Konneh's house in Jourzon. We saw the terrible video. I'll just play that video for us quickly so you can see the tragedy that happened in Jourzon after the Sarpo Dialogue. You know, the huge fire. Both men would call that conflagration. The fire devoured some business men in Jourzon, the city of Billable Creek, Jourzon, Sayku County. Their business center or their house, their dwelling place, were devoured by fire. And so let me see what I can share that with you. I thought I put the video up earlier, but I didn't. I make a mistake there. But let me bring it up. It's not fired off anyway. So let me bring that video to see what is going on over there, so you can see this video if you are not already seeing it. It's terrible. Huge fire. The building was devoured completely. Devoured by fire. So right here, let's see. So give me a second. Let me share the video for us here, and so you can see what's going on or what went on in Jourzon with respect to the fire that devoured the business center. All right, let's share this for us. We launch. Watch this.
As you following us, this is a total disaster in Jourzon. This is a total disaster here. One of our brother houses on fire. Wow, our brother house is on fire right here in Jourzon, as you can see. Ladies and gentlemen, there is a total disaster here. Wherever you are. So wherever you are, we are coming to you from Billable Creek. The Billable Creek is a disaster here. Fire cut the house of belonging to one of the businessmen in Jourzon called Seeyon. I have two business people inside here. It's a total disaster this afternoon, this evening in Billable Creek. Sayku, the Konneh, and that of Seeyon. Yeah, gas. Wherever you are, this is a total disaster in Jourzon. Fire disaster right in Jourzon. Taking over the entire house. Have three business people in this house here. Seeyon is doing dry goods business in this house. Sayku is doing tablet business, and wife also doing dry goods business here. So wherever you are following us, this is a total disaster from Jourzon here. This house belonging to Seeyon, one of the business presidents in Jourzon. Sayku, one of the business presidents also, and Florence Saba, she also business president. So we have three business people in the house here. Mistakenly, they have a gas in his house, but cut out with fire here. So those are you following us. This is how we come to you. Some of you kept the from Greenville, and MJK we apply. This is happening right now in Billable Creek. Prayer house is on fire. Their house is owned by Seeyon and that of Sayku Konneh. But we have two shops in this house. Two shops in this house with I can say three shops. Two shops of dry goods and tablets also in this house. Sayku is doing tablet business. Seeyon had a shop doing dry good business. And that of Florence Saba also have a shop doing dry good business. So we have two shops in this house here. with a tablet. So we have 3 business people in this house. Mistakenly, crazy of gas and other stuff in the same house. So the gas catch up with fire.
All right, guys. So that's the tragic news that are coming from Jourzon, Santa County. A building that got hit by fire. I think it said, according to the reporter on the ground, Moton Jero, 3 gentlemen, 2 gentlemen and a lady, they're selling the business people there, and the building has fire in it, and it was devoured by fire, unfortunately. Now, we want to say sorry to the affected family. It's a tough situation to face. Yes, we are happy that nobody died in the process, and that's the good part of the tragedy. But they say when there is life, there is hope. So you should not lose hope. Things you will get back on your feet again. I know it would take some time to do so, but hey, you are alive, you are living, you are strong. Nothing happened to any of you. Although you lost your business, your goals, and everything else that you put your hard-earned time and money or resources into it. But we sympathize with your plight. Now, I must say something though with respect to incident like this, right? What preparation are we making moving forward? Should something like this happen, or to avoid the reoccurrence of something like that? An investigation has to be done to actually understand what precipitated the fire. We don't know the cause of the fire up to now. We will try to reach out to our sources again to see what they can actually give us what happened. But we have to know what happened so that we'll be able to prevent such incident from happening again. I think it's also necessary that we start doing some trainings on the ground, fire safety training and those things. So we have some periodic, fire drill or emergency drill, how people should react. Because that incident, I saw people, they literally shaking the palava hot, no way to extinguish the fire, no fire truck. We have some brothers, some brothers and sisters, they are running for office right now. And one of them brags to be the richest man in Santa County, and he bought this old vehicle he calls ambulance. And rather than buying let's just say, fire vehicle, or let's just say we call it engines out here, right? Instead of buying an engine for something that then when it happens, the brother bought an old Toyota V or Toyota that does not resemble nothing like ambulance. So our people, the town people, the local government officials, and the city mayor of Biddable Creek City, we have to have some mechanisms in place, some emergency plan or plans, just in case. That's what the people in the West here, they do. They have plans just in case when something happens, what to be done, what should be done. But our people, we just live arbitrarily. We have no contingency plan. We have no backup plan just in case something happens. So again, we are sorry to the family. And, we will see. I'm part of the power structure here of the community. And on behalf of the office, of course, the president here, unofficially, we want to say sorry. I think I saw a comment from the president herself here. Let's see. Let me see the national president of the USA. Let's see what she said. We are deeply sorry for the family. Thanks be to God for sparing the lives of the people. That's a good news. So that's the national president of the USA, And who knows, maybe she might intervene. I listened to a teleconference or press conference, I should say, from the boys of the richest so-called congressional aspirant for district number 3, Alice Sonnyboy Noah. And her boys, I think I listened to the teleconference or press conference, I shouldn't say teleconference. The press conference, I got 2 good things from the press conference. 2 things. The rest of it, LeBron said that Nyama, they were talking, right? But I got 2 things from there. The first one was Alice Noah donated, I think if you do the equivalent, you convert it to US dollar, it will be like a $20. So you give $20 to the affected family from the building, which I want to appreciate the brother for. Another good thing that I took from that the press conference was the voters awareness stuff that the guys did. It's very important. We need more people to register, to participate in the voter registration process that is going on right now in SINOE County or in the Southeast, right? Because it is important that we do that. And the reason it's important, we have to purge the county or the Capitol building of people that don't have to be over there. And so the only way we can do it, being a democratic country, is not through violence or through the barrel of guns. No, we do it through the ballot box. So, and that's why the Constitution provides that every 6 months, 6 years, for the House of Representatives and the president or the presidency for that 6 year, and then for the senators 9 years. And so for the time those guys will be in power, the Constitution, gives us that time. If you're a lawmaker, representative, that's 6 years. So we use that time frame to evaluate you. And we also use that 6 years to evaluate the president we put in the executive mansion. And so this is the time to send a message to tell the guys that you send to the Capitol building whether they perform to your expectation or they didn't perform. This is the time. So in order for you to speak, is for you to vote. So that was a good exercise that the guys did. But the rest of the thing, we want to go into it later. They give us things that Sonnyboy said during the Sarpo Dialogue, even though there was no recording for it, and so we have no reason to believe what they said. They come on the internet because I listened to them. They were calling, Sonnyboy, political and propagandistic team. You call yourself, once you hear, I always told you, anytime a politician tells you this is my propaganda team, don't believe them, because propagandists, they are not honest people. They are not truthful people. They deceive. They embellish things. That's what propagandists do. So if somebody, a politician's always, not all of them, but a lot of them, they are not honest. So when their supporters come to you and say, we are the propaganda team for XYZ, it should be a red light to you or a red flag, because that's not something good. Propaganda is not something good. It's just deceiving the people. You got to feed the people are gullible. They are credulous, they're easily manipulated, and so they go and put lies together. I listened to the young man that the spokesperson, the secretary for Sonnyboy, he was saying Sonnyboy Noah bought a brand new ambulance. I listened to that thing, I said, you serious? This is pure propaganda for you. You say brand new? That all machines and Sonnyboy Noah took that into the county, they can't use it. That's why the man will call it brand new. So when you hear the word, when you hear propaganda, get ready. Again, it's a lie. They're not telling you the truth. They are spinners. Spinners, they spin things. They turn it around. The old vehicle, so the man call it brand new. Go see that car. Go see Sonnyboy Noah personal cars ain't driving. But he bought that old thing. And the young people of SINOE County, they come here on the internet and say brand new. It took those guys 1 month to get a car to Jourzon. to sign up because the car is so old. So when they move 1 mile, it breaks down, and they have to look for Mandingo people to fix that car, you know. So the man can tell us a new car, a brand new car. Anyway, that propagandist. Now, so that's the tragedy that happened in Jourzon, and we wanted to start with the show like that. Now, let's move on to something else here. We just want to share this with you as well. The chairperson for CDC USA and Canada, that's Madam Constance Duopu. You know, she also wants for the citizens, the eligible voters, eligible citizens of Sayku County or the Republic of Liberia as a whole, to participate in the voter registration drive that's going on across the country. All right. So as an eminent stakeholder for Sayku County, she was also once the president for the Sayku County Association Minnesota chapter here in the United States. This lady right here, right? And currently she is the, let me isolate myself. Currently she is the chairperson for CDC USA and Canada, Constance Duopu. And so she had this program, awareness program, the other day in Sayku County, to sensitize, to educate our people why it is important for them to register. I thought that was very excellent on the part of the leader. You know, even though she campaigning, look, the flyer alone, it tells her that she campaigning for the incumbent, you know. But hey, but she's doing her part as a leader, you know. The people that will register, they are not going to be held by the neck, you know. Nobody going to put gun to the head when they go to the ballot box to vote President Weah. You know, so she only told the people they her part as a patriotic citizen, somebody who respects the democratic process, urging the people, and as a leader as well, urging the people of Sayku County to participate. So we just wanted to get that. Let me see some of the images that came from that place. You see, that's one picture from here from Sayku when that drive, the process, the program was held in Greenville. It was a beautiful program. Let me see, I got a quick video here as well. Let me share that with you. Yeah, so you can see what the leader is now sitting down, Madam Duopu. She's doing her part as a major stakeholder from Sayku County. Let's see here. I got a video for her here. All right, so that was the program.
This one I really want.
That's the program there that was held by the chair of CDC USA, Madam Constance Duopu recently in Greenville, Santa County, creating awareness for the National Voter Registration Drive. Very, very important. Again, that's how you express your voice, that's how you will be heard. I mean, for the past 6 years, you've been criticizing the politicians and you have been saying good things about them. It is time for you to offer your verdict. And in order for you to issue that verdict, you must register. And that's the message that Madam Constance Duopu and others they want you to get. And so I saw some images from Santa County. The process is going well. It is very important that we register to replace the current crop of leaders right now, with the exception of Honorable Zarzar. We have to replace, especially in the Senate. Milton TJ is terrible, and so we have to replace him. And that's why the voter registration is very, very important. We have for 9 years of failure. We had a 6 years of failure as Superintendent Milton TJ. And so we have to register before the process ends. We will be in Santa County to also make sure that we vote to remove Milton TJ. So, Madam Constance Duopu, I want to say congratulations and thank you so much for this exercise. Now, let's go to something else that we want to talk about today on VOSD. Let's see. Let me get to something else here. Let me decrowd my screen. I got a lot going on here back here. So this is a major one too. So I will be right back to breaking news. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to VOSD here with ESOTERIC, coming to you from the Tri-State region, these United States of America. Now, the breaking news that we got from the recent Sarpo Dialogue that took place in Jourzon, statutory district, Santa County, Republic of Liberia. The one of the major updates that we got from there, the Vice President of the Republic of Liberia, Her Excellency Jourzon Taylor, endorsed Honorable Matthew Zarzar, the current representative for Santa County Electoral District number 3, for the senatorial seat. She endorsed Honorable Zarzar to liberate Santa County. That's a major one. The second a person in power in the Republic of Liberia. She held the hand of Mr. Zarzar and says, I am with you. I'm giving you my support so that you can do together with your leaders to bring your dreams to fruition. That was a major development. For the vice president to have come up, to have said that's something she has thought about already. And we want to say more about that, this talking point right here. Excuse me. She did not only endorse Honorable Zarzar, she also pledged to fulfill the former senator and Minister of Public Works, the late Mobutu Nyenpan's vision. That's what the vice president said. You have to understand she was the fiancé of the former statesman, Mobutu, right? So for the vice president to go among the people and tell the 6 sections of the Sarpo ethnic group, it says that, I support Zarzar, and I will do everything within my power to fulfill the dreams and aspirations of your son, of my significant order, Mobutu. Also significant breaking news on that. Let me play this video, and then we're going to go into it because this is an evidential platform, right? So I have to give you the evidence of what I'm talking about, right? So let me get that video, and we'll listen to the Vice President of the Republic of Liberia, giving her support to Zarzar and pledging to fulfill the dreams of the late minister. The question is, what are the dreams, or what is the vision, or what was the vision of the late Mobutu? Now we're going to flex it, we're going to conjecture based on our understanding, based on the things that the late Mobutu was interested in at the time. We're going to use those pieces of information that we gather to share the vision of that great man with you. Let me get that video quick. VP, where's VP here? I got the video. Then I put the video here. Let's see. I have it somewhere here. No. Okay, let me go to the other section. I have it somewhere here. I'm going to share with you. It was a great video from the Vice President. I listened to it, so I'm going to share with you as well. Let's see here. Let's get to that video quickly. No, I did not share it. I did. I put it on my platform here. No, that's not the right one. 1 second, guys. Vice President of Liberia, where are you? All right, so what I'll do is I'll go on a quick commercial break, and to bring that video, it's very important for the Vice President of the Republic to have endorsed Honorable Zarzar and pledged to fulfill the dreams of or the vision of the late Mobutu. That's something very important. So I'll be right back. Let me play it. I'll go on commercial and bring that video up.
My people, where you at? Where you at? Wake up from your slumber. Stop sleeping. Whip your hands, whip your hands, whip your hands, whip your. Come on, come on, come on. I know you're sleeping now. You gotta whip us more, yeah? Okay, let's go. People fool us, the people lie to us, the government betray us. They can lie, they can steal, they will not go. I said we tired with their lies, we tired with their promises that led us to all our damages. We tired with that speech they preach in DNA unique, they deceive us. The thing we saw, it frustrate us. So why did you lie? Why did you steal? Why did you allow the citizens to grieve? You see, we just tell you that's why we voted you. But you fool us, you screw us, you use us and later on abuse us. So why? The government should lie. Why? But that's the question that we ask. The people fool us, the people lie to us, the government betray us. They can lie, they can steal, they will not to corrupt. No one to trust, my people, no one to hope on. Nobody. My hope that I have been broken. I'm telling you, brother. So where are the schools?
All right, guys, welcome back to VOSD. Welcome back here. Welcome back. Let me get to that video quickly. Let me share with you. I have to extract it from my YouTube page here. So let me view it. Let me share with us or with you so that you can see. President, thanks for your suggestion. I really appreciate it. As you're so right about it. Let's see here. No, I'm sorry. We got a question, God. Why some of these? I don't think it's an offense to question God why certain things happen or things that we do not understand. So we have to ask question, of course. Yeah, I don't agree with that. Yeah, the vice president, many memories came to our mind. You know, being over there, you know, it's a tough situation for the VP. Yeah, it meant a lot to the Republic of Liberia because he was a statesman, right?
This dialogue here, he can get Jourzon. Giants. They were just one point. Many other stories around us, including our elders and our chiefs, our strong traditional leaders that were before us. I've been transferred to the house of your children. I've been foretold by the chiefs and the elders. They are relating the songs of glory that you sing. And in the dances of the women as they stand their feet. That's to shake the earth. To give them the space that they need. In instances like this, the only thing God can do is to give way. What he says in his word, that the will of the people is his will.
Yeah, Vox Populi, Vox Dei. The voice of the people is the voice of God. All right, so you heard what she said. I'm going to play that again. Mr. Zarzar, what you want to do? Listen to this. Okay, so what the minister did not do, she's going to do it. All right, I want to play that thing again. It's very important. And you hear the side too where she referenced Mr. Zarzar. Listen. Mr. Zarzar, I stand with you. That's what the vice president said, right? Mr. Zarzar, I stand with you. That's what she said. I want you to hear that clearly one more time. Mr. Zarzar, I stand with you. I stand with you. She said that again. I'll play that one more time. I stand with you in whatever you want to do. Right? That's what the vice president said. Mr. Zarzar, I stand with you in whatever you want to do. I want to say that again. Mr. Zarzar, I stand with you in whatever you want to do. Okay? Listen to her. In conjunction with your other leaders. And that's what generated the battle cry from the people, right? Because for the vice president of the Republic of Liberia to have said, Mr. Zarzar, I'll stand with you in whatever you want to do in conjunction with the other leaders here. I'll stand with you. And then she did not stop there. She went ahead and said, whatever the former minister or the former senator of Sayku County, the Honorable Mobutu Nyenpan did not do, she's going to do it. Okay? What Mobutu did not do, I have to do. I will do it. All right, so that's the portion, that's the major part of that presentation that I want us to put into context for the listeners, for you. You see, the vice president of the Republic of Liberia went to the Sarpo Dialogue because she is by tradition, she is still our wife. She went to the dialogue and stood before the elders and the ancestors and the 6 sections of the Sarpo nation and called Honorable Mobutu Zarzar by name. And she said, Mr. Zarzar, I stand with you in whatever you want to do. Okay, the question is, what is it that Mr. Zarzar wants to do? Well, one of the major things that Mr. Zarzar wants to do is to replace Milton Tiaje. All right? The first thing that Mr. Zarzar wants to accomplish is to replace the man in the Senate who was declared guilty for corruption. And so the vice president of the Republic of Liberia, Madam Jewett Howard Taylor, she said, Mr. Zarzar, I stand with you in moving that man from the Senate. Number one, that position that he is occupying right now was occupied by my husband. I saw somebody asking me and say, Mary, we are African people. Once we know you identify with us, we consider you our wife or husband, okay? So, the position that TJ occupies right now, the chair that TJ is sitting on right now, the seat that TJ is bastardizing right now, that seat was occupied by a great intellectual, a son of SINOE County, an eminent son of SINOE County, a respectable man. The man, when he comes to the media, the whole world, the whole country listens. And the man see that TJ is sitting. In other words, what Madam Joy Howard Taylor is telling you, my husband was occupying a seat. And this man ran tribal politics. And because of tribalism, the people voted against Mobutu, a good man. And now because of that, the people of SINOE County, they are deprived. They need a development and resources. So the woman said, Mr. Zarzar, I stand with you. I will make sure legally, democratically, will give you the needed resources to make sure that that seat is secured, that another honorable man sits on that seat. And what if I president? So she said, Mr. Zarzar, whatever you want to do, I stand with you. Because in order for the dreams and vision of Minister Mobutu to be fulfilled, we need a good person to be in our seat. And whatever resources that will be going to the county, they will be properly accounted for. But as it is right now, the resources cannot be accounted for. Because we have a tribalist in the Senate. We have a Confucianist in the Senate. We have a rogue in the Senate. We have a man who will take people from payroll. We have a man who will deny student academic scholarship, and you go on national radio and you say the county resources should not be used to educate our children. And so Madam Joy Howard Taylor says, my husband, whether people like that word, you want to be technical, is up to you. My husband was pro-education. That's why he went to school and became an engineer. And from there, he became a lawyer. The man loved education. And so, since we have a man on the seat who does not respect education, he has to be removed. He has to be replaced with Mr. Zarzar, who also loves education. We want to make sure that sacred seat of SINOE County will remove the liar Milton Teji, who will tell us he has a master's degree, and Jourzon was a spokesperson during his graduation, and then when you look at the time frame he called, Jourzon was nowhere around during our program. This man has been embarrassing us since Charlie King time. And Milton Teji must be replaced. So the vice president, she says, Mobutu was a nationalist. He was developing, he was building the roads in the country. He gave plethora of scholarships to students. He helped business women. He helped children all over the country. He was the hope of SINOE County. But since his death, or if you like, since Milton Teji took that seat because of tribalism, because he could not sell anything to our people. He could not. And you would go and tell the people, cool people, they come and cut your hair. These are the things Milton Teje tells the people, a tribalist. And so the vice president said, we're going to make sure, Mr. Zarzar, I support you. I give my full support to you, so that we can take this man who is not campaigning on issues, what he has done. A man who will go to the people and tell them, you know what, I sponsor bills and not pass into law. We have to replace that man. So the vice president said, she stands with Zarzar, which is an endorsement of the territorial bid of Mr. Zarzar. All right. So if the vice president endorsed Mr. Zarzar for the Senate to replace Teje, what do you think the president will be thinking? What do you think? Because you see, when you are a leader, the people that you have supporting you, other nations can take you seriously, right? So if you have, say, for example, Zarzar becomes a senator, and he goes out to represent Liberia and the government, you know, right? Because one time he was sent to Rwanda together with the speaker. They went there to see how Paul Kagame is doing after the war, what he did to develop Rwanda. He sent Zarzar there. Now Teje, since Teje became lawmaker, 9 years, Teje cannot leave the country. He's sanctioned. He can't travel. He's scared. The man is afraid of his own shadow. And so the people of Sano County, the people of the global community, it's about time. It's just the matter of time for us to replace Teje. Because the vice president has already endorsed. What that means is a lot of resources coming to us, so that we'll be transporting enough people to get to the ballot box without doing voter trucking. We are getting citizens of Sano County to go and vote, because it's important. And that's why the vice president said, I stand with you, Mr. Zarzar. Whatever you want to do, and I will make sure to fulfill the dream or the vision of Mobutu Nyenpan, a great statement. The people of Liberia, I mean, that culture is changing now. Before then, the people used to vote on tribal basis. But they have given Teje 9 solid years. He ran on tribalism, naked tribalism. And after 9 years, nothing. You have to understand, when Teje, I think was during the election that brought Clayton Duncan to power, the late Nambis law, the crew for the 8th section, the tribal politics, the people that Teje appealed to, the crew people, they are the majority in Sano County. Teje went to them and made the tribal case to the people. And the people, unfortunately, they listened to him. Because you see, if somebody comes to you and they don't tell you whether they would send your children to school, or they will improve your condition, they will get you roles, and they tell you, they appeal to your tribal sentiment, what can you ask? What can you hold the person responsible for? The man didn't tell you I will send your children to school. I will take you from those mosquito-infested houses. I will do something to improve your condition, to create jobs for you. No, he went to you and said, you know what? I'm a crewman, and you must vote for me because I'm a crewman. So now, after 9 years, this man cannot show you anything. Nothing. He can't show you. You gave him your vote. You give it to him. And then when you, the crew for the 8th session, you got it. And you say, we want Jefferson Kamal. We want Macaulay Yusua. The same man, Milton Teje, that you gave 9 years. The man stood before you and challenged your decision and went against you and brought Clayton Duncan and brought Nambis law against the decision of you, the crew people. And so right now, the man failed you. Is he going to come to you again and make the tribal case and listen to you, the man who disobey you? Our people are wise. They are very intelligent. They say first food are food, but second food is not food. Milton Teje managed to lie to our people. He pre-travel listen, say, oh, the people coming call your hair. Let me look at a quick video. Let me play the quick video for you. Teje appealing to the tribal sentiment of the people. He did not make sense to the people. What are you going to do to improve that little boy who is not in school? That little child who is grappling with kwashiorkor. What are you going to do what is he going to do to improve the hospitals, the clinics inside the country? No, the man went to the people. This is what he said. Listen.
Destroy the unity of the group. It's a fight to break you down and reduce you to zero. Destroy the unity of the group. It's a fight to break you down and reduce you to zero.
After 9 years in the Senate, this is what TJ has to say to our people. The people come and break you down. They break the unity of the group. People, they come and claw your hair. That's why they make it sell to our people. He is empty. He has nothing. It's all about tribalism. That's why Milton Teje can sell to our people. The man is null and void. He is devoid of substance. And the people are Sino County. The same way Teje loves himself and his family, you too, you love your family. And so the man neglected you for 9 years and went to you since last year, July 26th. And he said he was building Milton Teje and Bekube Highway. And up to now, you can't see it. This man is not for you. Milton Teje is not for you. The man has disgraced you every step of the way. Milton Teje was caught stealing power. He was declared guilty for corruption. The man was put out of the Capitol building for disturbing everything else. He was the chairman for autonomous agency in the Senate. They removed him from that because he said corruption power. I get it. I can't deny. People were Sino County. Milton got 6 years as superintendent. And the only thing he could show you was nothing. He ate your money. He ate your money. You know that. I don't have to repeat that to you. The man stole from you your resources. You approved 74 projects. You approved 74 projects. And the man ate the money. You can see it right there on the screen. During the period on the audit, we observed that the Special County Development Council, SCDC, approved 74 projects, programs, and other activities at a total cost of $2,646,870 through 2 separate resolutions for the period on the audit. But the Sino County administration honor corrupt Milton Teje onto 12 projects out of the 74 projects approved by the SCDC. The people say from physical verification, they don't say imaginary or astral or dreaming observation. They say from physical, that means they went there, they observed, they used their own 2 eyes, glow, like brother man would say. From physical verification of these 12 assumed projects, a review of documents provided, the document that Teje gave them provided for the audit. It was observed that 6 projects were abandoned, 2 were ongoing, 3 were completed, and 1 was inaccessible and could not be verified due to bad road condition at the date of our physical verification in October 2013. All right. So if you pay attention closely, the people say, the Sino County Development Council, SCDC, right? They approved 74 projects. You are talking about libraries, state-of-the-art clinics and hospitals, and recreation facilities and different electrification of Greenville, the biggest city in Sino County, different projects, 74 of them. According to the report, Teje honored 12 of the 74 projects. And of the 12 projects, Teje abandoned 6. Only 3. What did he do with the $3 million that he gave him? Teje cannot account for the money. He is coming to you and standing before you and saying, you know what? I sponsor a bill to make rape the law of the land. But the law did not pass into law. And all he does is go to you and preach tribalism. He has nothing to offer. He preached tribalism and he was successful at that, unfortunately. All right? Unfortunately. The man is fighting tribal war 24/7 since he got in the Liberian Senate. Even in his own village, the man fighting people to take them from payroll. He took them, as a matter of fact. He instructed unemployed and said, remove 46 citizens of Taiwan from payroll. The Milton Teje record we're telling you, and that is why the Vice President of the Republic of Liberia, Manager Howard Taylor, says, Mr. Zarzar, I stand with you in whatever you want to do to remove. And what Mr. Zarzar wants to do is to remove Milton Teje for the people of SINOE County to come back together, to be one people again, to be one family, that they are a crewman married a Sarpo woman. A Sarpo woman married a crewman, and they got children. And this tribal zealot 24/7 and dividing brothers and sisters, family, and preaching tribalism 24/7. And so the Vice President of the Republic of Liberia, Her Excellency Dr. Duopu Chairperson, say, you know what? I stand with you. Let's take the tribalism from there. Listen to it.
Destroy the unity of the group people. It's a fight to break you down and reduce you to zero.
The unity of SINOE County? No. It's the unity of the crew people. Somebody want to break the crew people down. Who wants to do that? Nobody. If a crew woman marries a Sarpo man or vice versa, they want to break each other down. That's a family. But this man has nothing to offer our people. Nothing Teje can offer. So the man said, you know what, crew people, they come and break you down. But what have you done after 9 years in the Capitol building? What have you done for our people? What have you done? Your performance is judged based on the number of bills, the people that you advocate for, the people you represent. You are not representing us. No. You're telling people to take our people from payroll. You calling people names. Oh, I didn't create single. Single people should not get jobs. I'm not going to tell you.
Now he went and constructed a district that has no history in the library of the lower house. He went and brought a district that has no history in the library of the Senate. Nobody knows where he came from. He went to the World Trade Center on Keller Street, prepare an act and brought it and called it a district. How can that be possible? Oh, you have to ask Zarzar. Don't ask me, because I didn't bring that act. I didn't create Cinco. But based on consultation with many stakeholders, we decided we accommodated. But then we would
See, you can see the lies that the man tells 24/7. Somebody go create he calls it a fake act or a fake. It has no history in the lower house, history in the Senate. But then in that same sentence, the man turn around and say, oh, we want to accommodate it. There's something a fake. Why are you accommodating it? All right?
Zarzar will not go and bring bogus instruments here until you can choke them down in the throats of people.
So the man is terrible. He hates the Sarpo people. He hates his own Taiwan people. He's taking them from payroll. The man is all is about him. Everything is about Milton Teje. And so I want to congratulate the Vice President for standing with Mr. Zarzar to make sure that we free the people of SINOE County from the child Taylor surrogate, even though it's unfortunately I don't want to go that far right now. But that's the man that helped Charles Taylor to destroy our country. And so Charles Taylor will say, you know what? I will join you, Zarzar, so we can take the man from there. The man disappointed us. We got to take the man from there. And so I'm grateful to the Vice President for such a message to our people. That was great. Planning to to bring the vision, because one of the things that Mr. Nyenpan wanted to do was to have a large sons and daughters of South County to be engineers, philosophers, and scientists, and different things. That's what he was fighting for, and that's what he sponsored the bill that gave all the South County Community College, because it came from the upper house, right? And it came to the lower. It was co-sponsored by Zarzar. So those are things. The South County Community College right now is the product, is the legacy of Mobutu Nyenpan. And that's what the Vice President said, Mr. Zarzar, I will join you. I stand with you to fulfill the vision of Mobutu. Great job, Vice President. Now let's go to the next thing I want to talk about today on Viewer SD. Let's go to the next thing here and see what I have for you here. Honorable Zarzar with BTIJ and the people of South County. Let me get you the other breaking news. Let me not go that far right now. Let me start right there. Let's go there. Let me share this with you. All right. We'll come into another breaking news, right? But let me share this: the agenda and tentative resolutions from the Sarpo Dialogue. Let me share that with you. The dialogue that took place, and I think we had some meeting, and some people say, oh, what the dialogue is all about. Those were relevant questions, to ask. So let us share with you what the significance, the importance of the dialogue, why the people want it. So I'm going to look at the unofficial and tentative resolution. When certainly the tentative is not the final product, is not official, right? So the people just came from the dialogue, and I think we have the obligation here to educate our people, VOSD. And so we want to share the agenda and the tentative resolutions from the dialogue, what the people agree on, right? So let me share with you what the agenda was. Let me look at the agenda here quickly from the dialogue right here. So let me go to the agenda first. That was the resolution right there. So the agenda for this year dialogue for the Sarpo people, or Sarpo Development Association, they call it SADO for short. So number one of the things that they discussed that was on the agenda, we're talking about the agenda right now, right? They talk about how they can achieve sustainable development. How they can achieve sustainable development. All right. What that means is, how can they? When you say sustain, right? It has a going on. It's not just you do this, then you stop. When something is sustained, it's going on non-stop, right? So how can we achieve sustainable development? How can we develop our play and continuance and not go on and stop, no on and stop? It could be something that is every day, right? So that's something that the grapple we're doing the dialogue. How can we sustain sustainable development? And development, they're talking about infrastructure and human capacity, right? By human capacity, we mean the people. You got to educate the people. You got to do some trainings and those things, and all those things. So it's part of development, right? So they're talking about development, human capacity and infrastructure development. Sustain, how they can have sustainable development in SINOE. All right. Number two, they said, let me see, I think I jumped. So that was the second one I just read. The first one was the importance of vision in an underdeveloped community. That's something that they talk about. The importance of vision in an underdeveloped community. All right. Because if you don't have a vision, where are you going? So vision is what directs you. It's your reality in picture, in your head that you want to bring to fruition. So how can we, the people, the importance of vision in an underdeveloped community? All right. That's something that was considered. Let me see the communication here. Okay. Thank you. Let me get back to that. Somebody distracted me. Sorry for that. So it's quick. Let me get back to here. Okay, so the agenda I'll talk about. So number one, the importance of vision in an underdeveloped community. Number two, how can we achieve sustainable development? All right. Number three, overview of the 2019 Sarpo Dialogue. Okay. So what was it? So the 2019 overview, right, of the dialogue. Let me get myself a little closer here. All right, so that's number three. Overview of the 2019 Sarpo Dialogue. Okay, they did that. Number four, report from the various Sarpo chairpersons in Greenville, Jourzon, and Morovia. Okay, so they did that. All the people, the leaders from the different areas, they may report. Number five, the status of the Sarpo National Park and the benefits in the Sarpo land. Okay, that's something major that they talk about as well. That's something very important that they talk about. Let me see here. That's a call here. Let me mute myself. Somebody got the wrong number. I thought somebody was calling him, but I try to make sure first to filter the call before we bring it in. So report from the various Sarpo section, I read that right. The status of the Sarpo National Park and the benefits in the Sarpo land. The status of the SINOE rubber plantation and logging in the Sarpo land. That's a big one. So they took time to discuss these things. What are the benefits? We got a big packet. What are the benefits we're getting from it? The SINOE rubber plantation, what are we getting from it? The logging companies that come here, what are we benefiting from it? And so these are some of the major things that is scored during the dialogue. They also talk about division among Sarpo sons and daughters in the US and way forward from the Sarpo people in Liberia. That's something to talk about right, as well. All right, we are just giving you the agenda for now. Number seven, what projects can we join the undertake as dialogue project? Okay, that's something they also consider. The project that they can undertake anytime they go to dialogue, at least so they can report on it. Oh, we did XYZ. The president got to report to the people that he did something. And number eight, education in the Sarpo land. What can we do to enhance the learning process in the land? All right, that's something they also talk about during the dialogue. And also they talk about politics, right? Because politics is very important. That's how the decision of the political leaders affect the people. That's how the politics, the true politics, the resources of the country are allocated, right? All right, so they talk about people that are running for office right now that want to be representative or senator or whatever, right? So aspirants presentation beginning with senatorial aspirants, right? So it started with Mr. Zarzar. He was the only man that running for Senate, and he did a presentation, and the other people, right? So that's the agenda for the dialogue. Now let me share some of the tentative resolutions. These are not final, right? They are not official. So I should make that clear. So let's see. So number one, or A, when it comes to resolutions from that, the following were discussed at the dialogue yesterday, right? And my sources were giving it in for people on the ground. We're talking about credible people too, right? So A, the mismanagement of funds, all right, collected during the past 3 dialogues. That's something that they consider, right? The mismanagement, they're talking about mismanagement. People not using the money properly, right? All right, the father said mismanagement is not corruption. That means they ask you maybe to buy this device right here, and maybe you get a glass, all right? So you are mismanaging the fund. You're not using it for the intended purpose, right? And so they're talking about the mismanagement of funds collected during the past 3 dialogues. That's something they talk about. And they say all funds gather moving forward, right? From the last, okay, all funds generated from the last 3 dialogues was given to the former chairman. All the money that for the last 3 dialogues, right? The money was given to the former leader, who is called John Seeyon, or Seeyon, 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 S-A-W-Y-O-N, Seeyon. All right. So John Seeyon was the chairman, and all the money was given to him. They say up to date, he hasn't given a report on the status of the money. Okay. So that's an issue that these are some of the things that can break our community organizations down, right? But I'm not accusing the mayor of anything, because there's something well say Mr. Seeyon, Mr. Seeyon is currently ill, so he's not well. All right. I want to say, so maybe that's what he wasn't told. That why he was not. He said he didn't attend the dialogue. A committee was constituted, right? So that was the resolution. So a committee was constituted by the dialogue committee to make a follow-up on the money and report to the current dialogue chairman, George Gatti. All right. That's the resolution here. So they're going to go back and for the past 3 years, go to Mr. Seeyon and see what happened. He was in prison because he's not well and wishing a speedy recovery. You know, so the committee will report to the chairman. Another thing that the resolution, they talk about the peaceful handling of the disputed Queen contest. Okay, that's something they talk about, the Queen contest in 2019, which was won by the Queen from Greenville, right? Miss Mamie Clark. She won the Queen contest held at the dialogue in Grisby Farm in 2019. But the contest ended up in disagreement between the Monrovia-based Queen and the Greenville-based Queen. The then dialogue committee suspended the induction of the Queen, all right? They suspended the induction of the Queen to look into the case, all right? The case was resolved also at the dialogue, right? So there was a resolution. The case was resolved yesterday, and Miss Clark was inducted as the national queen for the Sarpo Dialogue, right? So I want to say congratulations to Miss Clark on your endorsement. Okay, so finally that issue was resolved according to the report here. Another thing from the dialogue, lastly, the political party or the political part, after the presentations by the various aspirants, let me see, various aspirants, both senatorial and representative on Thursday, the chiefs, all right, elders and traditional people of the land decided to meet and decide the fate of the various aspirants, right? Now, what is the verdict? They openly endorse, okay? That was one of the resolutions. The vice president of the Republic of Liberia endorsed Mr. Zarzar. And so the elder said, oh, when the vice president, the person who is second in power in the country, can endorse and says Zarzar should replace Tiaji, well, we have to double down on our decision. So the elders, they openly, they not say secretly, the elders, the ancestors, they openly endorse Honorable Matthew G. Zarzar as the senatorial candidate of the people of Sino County, right? But they didn't select anyone among the 8 Sarpo aspirants for representative seat in district number 3, all right? So we have 8 sons and daughters of from the Sarpo belt that are contesting in this election, because Honorable Zarzar is going to the Liberian Senate, all right? And so because of that, we got all the people are coming out to contest. So the elders say, no, we are not going to endorse somebody for the House of Representatives, because a lot of you or all of you, you have spent your money in the process. So it should have been done early. But since you have invested your money already, we cannot tell you to sit down. All right. So everybody try your luck. All right. So that's what the elders, the wise ones, they said. The elders, the chiefs, the everything else. You know, everybody else say, okay. So everybody is in the race right now. Now, what that means is Dr. Yopo, that I'm also coming, because somebody who listens to the elders. So the elders say, you know, the playing field is clear. Everybody can participate. Now, since that decision has been made, I'm coming. I'm joking. I'm not coming right now. I will come eventually, but not right now. Now, with respect to the Sarpo conflict here, where it says that also the decision for the, let me see, the Sarpo leadership in Liberia with respect to the conflict in Liberia. So they said the Sarpo leadership in Liberia should intervene by bringing the two groups together. So I don't know what sort of intervention they're going to make, but they said they're going to intervene to bring the two groups together. We don't have two groups here. The other people, they will come home. We've been calling them to come. We don't have beef with anybody. Something happened, and we went through the investigation, and the other people are guilty. We are not driving anybody away. President Maya opens the doors for everybody to come in, and that's fine. So, I mean, you can intervene. We appreciate that, but we're not stopping anybody. All right? We have no fire anymore. Went through the law, says what law has to say, and that's it. We have no beef with anybody. So the elders, they can also intervene, and that would be great. We are not opposing anything. We are all for peace, you know, and that's why we didn't do it violently. We went through the law, and the law said, you know, USA, you are right, and the guy got angry. Okay, what can we do? The all overture were made to bring everybody on board, and they still said they're going to be on their own. But you know, we're looking up to the intervention of the others. I should ask one question though. Talking about bringing the group together. Our man Green Coat Gio was elected, I mean, like 2 years or 3 years ago at their convention in Minnesota. But what happened? No inauguration up to now? After 3 years? No inauguration? When you were president of the Sarpo Association, we had a big inauguration. So what happened? On a Sada, the Gio did not have inauguration. What happened? No money, no presidential allowance anymore to have inauguration. Now you know that what happens when you leave home, right? When you want to be prodigal, so you exhaust all the resources, you can't do anything. So after 3 years, I mean, I've been waiting for the inauguration to go there to cover, you know, Mr. Gio's next speech. But since they say they elected him, that was, yeah, in Minnesota, they went to Iowa, he spoke all that weird book. They went by home now, no inauguration. They went, I mean, so I don't know what's going on. Madam President, Francis Clamachi had a big inauguration here, generated, you know, money and stuff like that for our people. So I don't know. But you know, that's something I just wanted to ask for. Now, the vice president, yeah, let me not skip that. But that's the update from the convention, the dialogue for the Sarpo Dialogue, the dialogue that they held recently in Jourzon. That's the update. I just thought to share that with you. Now, let me go to the next thing here that we want to. So, but I just told you about this, you know, about the 6 sections of the Sarpo Nation, you know, the endorsed Zarzar. So it's a breaking in. I'll be right. So now, welcome back to Voice of SINOE in the Diaspora with ESOTERIC, coming to you from the Tri-State region, the United States of America, right? So I just told you the 6 sections of the Sarpo Nation, the endorsed Representative Zarzar's senatorial bid, right? Including the vice president, the elders and the ancestor, everybody, the 6 sections, right? They endorse Honorable Zarzar, you know. And so are our brothers and sisters, the crew, they also endorse Mr. Zarzar, right? So this is it's not a tribal thing, you know, because you when you are going against somebody, you must have your base. So the citizens of Sano County, they have told Milton TJ, we are carrying Zarzar. So no matter what you do, you can't to all, you say, oh, the people bringing machete, they won't go out there, all that thing you're talking, we are going for Zarzar. So that scare tactics you on is not working. So both the crew and the Sarpo, they are in support of Zarzar, including the vice president of the Republic of Liberia. So, I mean, if I were Milton TJ, I would just say, because you're going to be, the little money you store, you're going to be spending the money. And why spend the money when you know you can win? You can win. And your son over there, the man you brought, Creighton Doggett, now is fighting you as well. So how can you win? Nobody and you together, nobody supporting you. The screw elders, they told you the people put together for the essential put together by any day. They said they wanted Jefferson come on. They wanted Macaulay. So I made a said to hell with all of you. I the man, I the owner of Saddle County, went against the elders, the people. And now you think you pre-travel listening again, the people are listening. No, the people say they want Zarzar. They are supporting Zarzar, including the Vice President of the Republic of Liberia. All right? The Vice President of the Republic of Liberia is beyond Zarzar. So I can't wait at October 10. I can't wait so that we can get the monster from our back. Yes, the idea is the monster. The man doesn't care. Until the 9 year would have been, we will stay forever. The 9 year over now. And so the man is worried right now. He is seriously worried. The Vice President endorsed Zarzar. The elders, all the secession, the crews also they endorsed Zarzar. So how can Teddy also he brought Donkey is against their own cussing spree. They cussing each other 24/7. So how is it the man Donkey want to take sufficient votes for Milton Teddy? Donkey is not going to win anyway. But here's what I'm hearing though. Not Milton Teddy, but Donkey is maneuvering right now. They're trying to get the nomination because CDC will do primary, right? And Crater Donkey, he got some loose cash, right? Because the man, he looted from, for some reason, the man is not reliable. He was with Dr. Jones. The man duped the man and left him. Teddy said, no, I will embrace you. He want to Teddy right now. Crater Donkey bought Teddy. Let me play this for you so you can hear what Teddy giving Donkey his story, right? Now, just listen to it for a second, right? I'll be right back.
I think this is the second time. Senator, the whole politics thing, or the whole county, is everyday business. Today, tomorrow, and before, we also need, yes. They two men, other people were making it who were supporting Mobutu yesterday, that he wanted Mobutu job. Yeah, for him, you want a senator. In fact, you were the same person who really encouraged some of us for Duncan Benin when you wanted to be representative for this place. So now Duncan being senator or wanting to be senator, I think it should not be for some of us business. And you see me when you call me an answer, yes, yes. I don't know, man. Yes, it is. You know what I don't want? No. I don't want Nathan JJ or Britain talking to destroying your while we are going down. Exactly. And some people, we're all the way unfortunately a very smart kind of girl, people. I cannot believe that you would then destroy yourself like that in the twinkling of an eye. And something about the law. With all the political analysis you can do for myself, that you are now going to damage you permanently in South African politics. Somebody who got no political party is the one you get behind to fight the full of the country. How about you think you're going to go with that? And you think you can catch your name to believe in what you're saying to treat you off? You are nothing to say about it. Sorry, bro. The way I would treat people talking in South Africa, how you were feeling like a council. While sitting with him, you said you're still taking that man. And the father you're here, you don't got the African donkey to fight me. So that when the capital, you will be busy. Not that you were far there. You don't when you proceed and when you continue to ask for you, when you're cooking, okay, so I will listen to you. I will not call you over and get listen to me. Okay. You have put so much in your political career to damage yourself in the full day of my heart because what you have done it's too trouble. You will have more political career. You will be president than face on donkey. Where players will get president donkey? You can't see the crowd. Especially against the Dr. So you think I'm a people shooting? Or he's going to come on there here. Nobody is there with a professor talking. If someone is talking me, then you join him. then he's preparing you. But now see somebody that you have destroyed yourself irreparably. But enough for me to say that the future, that's the future. You are always able to thank God. I just thank God that it is not yet who fought you. There's no criminal who fought you. You took yourself to the slaughterhouse. You did it yourself. And I'm not arguing with you. I just don't like the fact that you want the young person with the telling on tomorrow. Destroy yourself like that because that kind of thing that comes behind you. Injustice and injuries. You damage yourself. What break your time? The moment they show us the dollars are really irrelevant, they mean there's a thing. He created this something, but they went away. You're not going to come in and destroy you? My district? But what will be the number of them? I'll be numbering on the 11th of next month. And see for yourself. I think number one, he finished. Not only will he not be served, I will take that job for him, and I will try to somehow that I work on that. If I get it, any suffer, I will power wrong. I will move him from all kinds of political things permanently. You can move it. And one by one, everything I'm very out, meaning. He did it to Mayor John, he succeeded. He did it to Blackard, he succeeded. He did it to Mary Farm, he succeeded. He did it to even his own wife, he succeeded. But I will give him the last checkpoint. He will never cross the checkpoint. I'll call you this evening because I'm going to.
No, please don't answer this service to me. No.
All right, so that's a little bit, the reason I play that so you can know, right? So Milton Tiaje gave us a little background, history of Creighton Duncan, right? He said, Creighton Duncan betrayed Mel Jones. He betrayed Boyka. He betrayed Melvin Saab. And even his own wife, another person that Milton did not add himself. Creighton Duncan did it to him. So Creighton Duncan has a history. He's not trustworthy. All right? And so the people, Milton Tiaje and Creighton Duncan, they are fighting right now. They are fighting. So while they are fighting, the people of Sarpo County, the Sarpo land, the Crew land, they are coalesced behind Mr. Zarzar, including the Vice President of the Republic of Liberia. Okay? So Creighton Duncan can go and maneuver and going to Moba Moluda. He wants they want to have primary to get the endorsement. It's a waste of time. Our people have decided. So that primary thing does not change the mind of the people. And the CDC rejected Madison going on from Grand Jury, and the man went independent. And he is now a representative. I can go across the country so that primary stuff is a waste of time. People don't vote on that. They look at who is doing stuff for them. Creighton Duncan failed the people. No one bill that he has sponsored. He told our people he was bringing them to America. Nobody has gotten visa. The man carried a company, he got 12%. The roads in Sarpo County, they are mud. The vehicles are getting stuck in the capital city of Greenville in the city center. So Creighton Duncan brings nothing to the table. And Creighton Tiaje that brought him, Tiaje said, the man, he's going to treat the man like a gangster. He will deal with him. Those are the things. He said, he was telling Creighton, Sonny Boy, he said, Tony Boy, the way I would deal with Creighton Duncan, you will see me like a gangster. The man's a gangster, right? You can see all the gangsterism, all right, that he been on. So it's not something novel, it's not something new to us. So it's clear that the next senator of Sarpo County is Matthew Zarzar. So we want to say congratulations to Honorable Zarzar in advance because if you get the endorsement of the people, you relax. You don't have to worry yourself. Whatever Mr. Tiaje says, he goes on campaign and say, "Oh, I will take Sarpo County and hang it all in the air. You know, I will build glass roads and those things." They are nothing. It's just the man talked. The man talking, same chat at the time up to now. Nothing has improved inside of county. All right. So it's about time that we change the man. We need Zarzar over there, and we'll put somebody in this. So now let me go to the representative aspirants from the dialogue. All right. So if you don't know that, let me give you the view, at least those from the Sarpo belt, right? There are 8 of them from the Sarpo side. So here they, ladies before gentlemen. And now that the elders have spoken, I'm going to tell you sooner rather than later my candidate, who I will be supporting. Because the elders say, everybody goes, and so it means that, I'm the spokesperson for the elders and the ancestors, right? So say, my son, you the one can be talking for us. So select somebody for us and we will support you, all right? So since they did not openly declare, I'm the one that more peace. I'm the oracle for the elders and the ancestors. And I will tell you who you should support for, you should support or you should vote for. Now, I have been right again and again and again. And I have no business to fool our people because I want the children, the men, the women, the mothers and fathers of Seeyon County to have access to decent health care, education, roads, electricity, clean water to drink and to take bath, okay? They should not be walking barefoot. They should be able to afford jobs, opportunities to be open to the people. I want the best, just the same way I want the best for my children. The same thing I want for me and my children, I want the same thing for Seeyon. And that is why I am telling you, I will tell you who is right based on my interaction with the elders and the ancestors. Because they told me, they said, my son, we don't want them to cry on us and say, oh, we spend our money, and you tell them to sit down. And so you, the Sayku there, tell them who is right, and we will come behind you. When we come from the bottom bars, they can get vexed. It's up to them. And so, yeah, the children, so far, and we don't have the complete listing yet. But now, the first, ladies before gentlemen, the first person is Kalijabola Foley. All right? When you listen to the dialogue, she spoke brilliantly. Professionally. She discussed the issue or the issues affecting our people. Healthcare, education. She told the people, I'm a professional nurse. I've been practicing for 27 years. So I know what it means to be healthy and not to be healthy. And I know when I go over there, I will represent you. Some of our ladies don't have sanitary pads and those things. And so, Manakala Jabele Foley, she's the trailblazer of Seeyon County Electoral District number 3. She the one open the way for all the other women and the other boys then to come now. She has the experience because she participated first, right? So that is the first person. I'm just going to show you now along the way I will start to do elimination and who is good for you. Okay. Ladies before gentlemen, right? This is Manankala Shigbe. All right. Manankala Shigbe is a novice, right? She don't, politically, the woman, no, she's not, Manakala Shigbe fully, I will keep that for now. So Manakala Shigbe is also in the race. The woman, her platform, let me show you what she get for us, right? And I will play her speech a little bit too from the program so you can hear what she has to say. But she is very consistent, and I want to love her. Her message is the same. She just says it in different words, right? So this is when she declared here in the U.S., this is what she said, right? What she about to do for the people.
I will not disappoint you. I will be there for you guys. I will be there for the women of District 3. In 2023, come. We do it together. One person, one forest, one tree cannot make a forest.
Okay. So that is our plan. That's the economic plan for Manakala Shigbe, right? She says she is coming for the women of district number 3. So the men, they are out. And she is consistent when you listen or speak to the dialogue. Women, oh, women. Women, as though men don't exist, the men don't vote, okay? So it's about the women of district number 3. And the plan, the economic plan, the revitalization plan of Madam Carlo Shegbe is to divide one woman, one tree, one forest. She won't be dividing tree and forest. I didn't say that. That's what she said.
I will not disappoint you. I will be there for you guys. I will be there for the women of District 3. In 2023, come. We'll do it together. One person, one forest, one tree cannot make a forest.
Okay, so one person, one forest, one tree. And that's what she's about to do. That's the economic plan. She repeated that. The Sarpo National Park, all the trees and the birds were divided among the women. She was saying doing a program. All right, so that's number 1 person that is in the race. Right?
I will not disappoint you.
She will not disappoint the women. For us, the children, don't forget the little children I played. The women, she come in, say women. I say it's not the children. She doesn't say men. Women. Yeah, women. So there's a difference between a girl and a woman. She's not coming for girls. She's not coming for the men. A woman she coming for. All right. So the college with the fully, I'm not calling, but Manakalo Shibwe. Our message, that what she got for us. So this is Sylvia Talik. See, it's speculation. It's not confirmed for her at least. So we are talking from the speculation room. She also in the race. We are told, you know, we have not heard anything from her, at least from our side, and so we can't say anything about her right now. You know, but anecdotally, we heard rumors. She carries some medicine to everybody. She's not a medical person. She's a lawyer by trade, and she was giving medication to the people over there. Okay, so that's a red flag already, right? But you know, we're not going to see a lot. I read some articles. She into farming business. That's a good thing. Okay, we need some farmers too. So everybody can go in the Capitol building now. So the woman can make a farm for her. That's good. I appreciate that one. This lady also in the race, Elena Chila, I'm told. I didn't get any speech from her, the dialogue. I didn't see any sign of her, so I don't know whether she's still in the race. I cannot validate that. This is the lawyer right here, Mr. Ulai Yanten. He also, I'm told, is in the race. Understand the people of the Cabo de Bell, because Elena Cheda, this woman, is also from the same place as this man. And so I was told that they asked Elena Cheda to sit down with I think Carl Jelly, Carl Jelly for him, he sent a communication a long time ago and got out of the race, okay? So from the Cabo de Bell, I'm told Mr. Yante will be their candidate, okay? I didn't get any speech from him during the dialogue, so I cannot go further into that. Another young man that is in the race is Christian Tababo. Tababo is also in the race. He's the current labor commissioner of Santa County. In the labor sector, we don't know for sure, but you know, he's a young man for me. He has a prospect, but this is not the right time for him. We got Reverend Kolo. He contested before, and together with the trailblazer, Madam Kali Jebele Foley, these two, they contested before. So Reverend Kolo was one of the guys. He is horrible, you know. It's not a good choice. I mean, he got some good stuff going on, but he's spoiled. His alignment and some of the things he's doing right now as he speak. The elders, as a matter of fact, will play the elders so you can hear from the elders themselves, right? Who, with respect to the candidates for the House of Representatives, the elders were clear. They are not going to endorse anybody. But right now, Reverend Kolo boys, they are all over the place and lying that the people selected Reverend Kolo. Okay? So that's what they did the prior election when he lost. He did not control his boy. The same thing they're doing right now. They're trying to cause chaos. They're going around lying and say, oh, the others, they endorse, the people endorse Reverend Kolo. Nobody endorsed Kolo. The same lies they're carrying around and started the chaos. In Santa County, that's what, in 2017, that's why Reverend Kolo, he has to control his boys now to tell them to stop spreading lies around, all right? This is the result of the chaos that he think caused in Santa County, all right? The birthday young man, that Kolo supporters, Kolo and boys. Up to now, Kolo has no remorse. He came on my show and you were defending it. Oh, the Zarzar people, they were not supposed to come sing to our play and dance. No, they must stay on as those Sino countries divided between political factions. No. We went in the race and Zarzar won the election. We can go. Zarzar got some supporter in Camertown. They can go there and join the other group and dance. Everybody go soon. But Kolo got angry. He had a boy to try to throw a stone, and that's how the birthday got high. He passed away, unfortunately. All right. So this is a stigma on Reverend Kolo. And besides that, he is a body of Milton Teje. Okay. He sees nobody inside in the whole Republic of Liberia to allow him to say away but a Milton Teje. All right. The man who stole Patricia Promo car. All the wrong thing that Teje did. Kolo say I stand with Milton Teje. Okay. So Kolo is not for you. All right, he went over there and yelling and shouting. Oh, I got your baby at my orphanage and that. Okay, good. Thank you, Kolo. I appreciate that. Now, what God wants you to do, go and be a pastor. Take care of the young children. Will support you in that area. But to go be our representative, no, you are the wrong man. You are now a unifier. No, you are about Camertown, and Camertown. Now, what Kolo is about? Nothing else. If you listen to his speech, all the things that you are talking about, Camertown, I built the one in Camertown, I built the other part of how you come. But man, you got all the places there inside of Canada, not Camertown all day, you know? Yes. So Kolo is one of the guys in the race, right? Reverend Kolo. But I will tell you for sure he's the wrong guy. All right. So this is the man. Sonny Boy Noah is also in the race, the coin honorable and all those things. I mean, if I was Sonny Boy, I would be humble. Leave the big titles and honorable and those things. No, you are not an honorable. You're far from being honorable. By virtue of what are you an honorable? By virtue of what? By virtue of building your own houses? So you're honorable? The man building houses for himself. And the people call him honorable. Now the low grade houses for Sonny Boy Noah. That the low grade one and the big one, and when you see, I don't have room and stuff around to put everything here. His personal houses are man. A big boy, right? Building all these farmhouses. This is what he's doing for the people. Now, why you call it honorable? The old tax, instead of the men breaking the houses down and building something that they for the people too, then I'll say, okay, maybe I'll pray something more. But he look at it and he say, oh, the people, it's fine for the people to be inside. And he put zinc on top of it. And now what the guy said, they're campaigning for him. You serious? You let your federal, the people, you want to go in the Capitol building, but the people sleeping in the kind of thing. And that is okay. You got to break this thing down and build similar thing that you build for yourself. Then we'll say something about no serious. But no, the man say he putting zinc over people. The old when the wind comes, it blows the whole thing away. Something about against any of these things. But that why he built, that why he go for it, and he build this for himself. In no time, that little boy just building houses all over the place for himself. All right. Right now, if you go to Jourzon, the road going to your house is electrified, right? The guys are making noise the other day. Oh, something about no Apple light. No, that the road going to your house. Everything is about it, little man. A house in Jourzon, I think, is this one right here. Yes. You put the light where the guy taking the money from. We don't hear explain anything to us. Where he works currently, this is the port of Greenville. He man left that place and they calling you honorable. They put it on his flyer honorable. That how honorable can treat the place he working. He is the boss for the port of Greenville. See how the port looks. These are the building and the port. But this is how this is how someone born no one living. Okay? And somebody will call the man honorable. The man dissected where his income is coming from, where he's surviving. These are the building he got for the people. Yeah. Now, at the building at the port, look how you looking. And the people will go around and say, oh, honorable. You're just abusing the language. The man is horrible. Terrible guy. Any mistake for if the guy can build the houses, he can renovate the houses on which he works in SINOE, and you put in the House of Representatives, don't forget your own. In less than 2 years, the man building all these mansions for himself. I'm sorry, next time I'll put a real one, and they want to play team. I'll play team for something about Noah. All right? So, and the man they call honorable. So, the honorable man is also in the race. They call him honorable something about Noah. And now the honorable team, they all see over there, honorable. When you see the other picture, then the man get gold and diamond, big ring on him. They're going honorable. All right. And so something about Noah, it will be a catastrophe. If you point in there, you will have another Milton Tiaji. You see here Milton Tiaji making plow? They used to be bodies before, now they fight him. They say, I will take you to the slaughter hall. And why he brought up video also, you know. They will go and they think Tiaji being friend with the devil, you will not be caught. They will be on the cover and oh, the Tiaji blast on it and they come also. All right. The man left. They left Mobutu. Talking about Noah, the guy is brave. Mobutu sent a guy to school. When Mobutu was running for office, the man said, no, I'm going with an American Liberian. I want Charles Clark. Charles Clark gave him motorbike. The man is about material team 24/7. I want talking about once. He said, Charles Clark gave him motorbike. He not supporting Mobutu. Mobutu said, man, I will give you a car. He said, no, I want an American Liberian man. And the same thing he's doing right now, he's supporting Cradle Duncan. He and Cradle Duncan, they are buddies. And that what Tiaji was angry and say, you, Clayton Duncan in the house, no buyer. That the man you go destroy yourself. The man destroy himself. Tiaji is right on that one. He is right. He is right. And so now the speeches from that place, I don't know whether I have the time to play there. I don't have the time. But Manakali Jabwede Fole's speech came out the best. Because she gave us specifics. Things that she will do and things that she has done. The woman has led the Sarpo community in the United States impeccably. Yes, she led the community. Carry medication, a whole continuum for medication. That's the whole way, the place they had the dialogue. A lot of those chairs that I don't know why she carried those things. She's building a mall right now. Something about Noah building personal houses for himself in SINOE County. She got many students on scholarship right now in SINOE County, specifically the women. Because something about Noah said, women, we don't get time for them. We're not breastfeeding any woman. I mean, women, nobody will take woman here. The man doesn't get, he doesn't have time for women, you know. So, the population, that my scholarship is not paying to the children because you want to say women. So college everybody say, you know, I will take care of everybody. Men and women. She gave me school supplies and those things to everybody. All right. So college everybody fully, like I said, I gradually I want to tell you, well, she's a good prospect for the county. All right. I will make my official declaration at another time, but not today. But don't take your eye on her. She's a good choice. Excellent choice at that rate too. Man, I prognosticate when the person I have in mind when the person wins. We had a behind the scene discussion, and we're talking about giving Manakala Shiben the position will create a job in the office of the person that will win. I'm very sure that person will win too. That position will be called the Department of Sanitation. And so Madam Carlos Shebe will be head of that department to make sure our cities are clean, the villages, you know, she will be part of the sanitation department. We're not going to marginalize her. She got a skill. The sanitation department, she will be in charge of it for sure when that person wins. But I will announce the person later, right? And so I'll show you them already. Xavier right here, the Elena Chilan, Mr. Rai Janten, that's Christian Tababo, Sonny Noah, and Reverend Kolo. Okay, so this guy is not your choice. I told you before. Reverend Kolo is not. I can't tell you he has not done something, but not everybody or everybody that did something deserves to go in the House of Representatives. Okay, the man has no clue. All right, his man is a pastor. Let the man stay in the church and pray for the people. We don't need prayer warrior in the Capitol building now. The man can pray. He wants to carry people to heaven. Everybody get their functions. Okay, you can't leave your area and go somewhere else. You will not perform maximally. Okay, we don't need somebody who will be chairman for religious department in the Capitol building. No, we don't have problem in that area. We got more churches in Liberia that carry people to heaven, so we don't need somebody in the Capitol building to pray, to be the prayer warrior in the Capitol. No, we don't need Reverend Kolo. He's not needed in the Capitol building. But do we need somebody on the Committee on Health? Yes. So then that comes man of college shipper, because that's her expertise. She's a nurse. I'm not saying LPN, RN, she's a BSN. She's been practicing for 27 years. Okay? So she understands the health arena, and that is a critical area in Liberia, inside the county. We don't need religion is not critical. Going to heaven is not an issue for us. So Reverend Konneh is out. I'm bringing the list down, right? I'm doing cross elimination, right? This gentleman right here, that Konneh student, Konneh, you know, the man went to Konneh school and graduated. But right now, he's fighting a teacher, all right? Here, a teacher can see R to R, you know. And so, first of all, I want to thank Konneh for educating our brother. That's good, all right? But you can't fire a teacher. When your teacher in the race, you sit down. But the man will challenge everybody. The man said, oh, I get 25 years at the port, but you can't get other people a chance. He wants everything. Sonny Boy Noah wants everything for him. Nobody else should get it. Well, it's not him. How greedy could you be? You get 25 years, you secure at the port. So why you can stay there and let another person be represented? But you're just fighting because you're looting from the port and you left the building all dilapidated. And so you want to go spend that money on fool people and you say you're bailing. You're not bailing nothing for our people. You go over get a thing, they rotten thing, you put zinc away, and the people will give you vote for it. Come on, let a man go sit down. Go to the port and leave the buildings at that. The high is going to be that place you're supposed to be. And we'll take it from there later too. So for Sonny Boy Noah, it's not your choice. A wrong guy. In less than 3 years as port manager, they got to get 40 horses already. All right, 40. That's one. That's two. And I will get a list later. And this is why our people sleeping in. This right here. Okay? And because of that, he said he won't be represented. No. So, Sonny Boy Noah, I told you Konneh is a no-brainer. This is a statement on Konneh. All right? It is because of Konneh, a boy, the birthday guy, and he got passed away. That is the job of this man. He's not a Democrat. He can't congratulate his friend. When somebody wins, he can't take the phone and say congratulations for what job well done. No. He will tell his boys to go fight. And that's why the same tension that started 2017 and what they are doing right now in Sayku County. The current dialogue that just completed, Konneh boys are going around and say they endorse Konneh, which is a pathological and patent and conspicuous lie. Okay? And we are here to tell the people the truth. Nobody want to lie. They call themselves propagandists, and I told you propagandists are not honest people. All right? So any team, any candidate, you know, college when I tell you she get no propagandists, no. Because propagandists are liars. They don't tell people truth. All right. So now, Christian Tribal, we're going to groom the man small. We want to make sure when I call him, if you want to sponsor money right now, he's a labor commission, you want to sponsor money, that's fine. All right. But I think the young man, he has the potential in the future. Not right now. Right now, we have somebody good that will represent us with vast experience. All right. So, Christian Tribal can go do a little education, you know, also gonna bachelor to himself, you know. He good. I mean, little man got potential. That I can't take it from him. But Sonny Boy Noah is horrible. That's for sure. The guy is very horrible. You can't put a man there. That's a bad choice for you. I mean, Councillor Nyenpan, I mean, I went to Liberia, had a decent conversation with him, very level-headed man, but I don't see a lot of activities for him in the county right now. And so it's not my choice. I'll be clear on that. He's a good man. I mean, he's a lawyer by trade. That's good, but we don't see more activities of him in the county. Unlike the way we see the college with the Foley and the likes of Sonny Boy Noah, they're going around and fooling the people, you know, like Konneh over there. And even in the building, the man is just in. I was looking at the man in the building, in front of the elder. The man came to him and said, "Oh, sorry, your time is running out." The man did that in front of me. I said, that man wants to be a leader. The man is so intolerant. You are on time. It's called discipline. So when they give you a time, stick to the time. You can't stick with the time, and the man can remind you, "So did that in front of me." I said, "Whoa, no, that's a bad sign the man giving you." He is very emotional. His supporter came on my show before and said, I asked the man, I said, "Tell me the weakness of Reverend Konneh." The Peking were very honest. He said, they call him O'Hara Tia said, "I will be honest, big brother. Reverend Konneh, when he gets fed, the man can be butting it in there, breaking it there all day. That's what the man can do." So, I was kidding myself at the beginning. It's funny, but I like your honesty. That's very good. The man said, people, Reverend Kolo, when he gets vexed, the man can tell the moral person and start beating the wall there and knocking things down. The man beat anyway. When you stay in front of me, the man can push you. The man so strong. You know, in Sarpo, they get an animal they call Nime, Oble Nime. They got strong, what they call hippopotamus, right? So when the man gets vexed, nobody can continue. Now, what the beginning are telling me, I said, okay, begin. Thank you so much. So the man is too temperamental, right? His sentiment is off the roof. You don't want somebody that I know. That tell you kind of people then they get. You see how you tell you what talking to somebody. Somebody no, what feeling what I'm talking. You see me like a gangster. I don't want to have sex with my mom. That's how the people then it's so irrational when they're angry. You don't want somebody that how they can be tyrant and dictators. You know, because everything should go their way. Kolo is a wrong choice. You go to a church and you go. You know, they get the same characteristics. You read about the God in the Bible. You want to run away. I mean, will tell you, he say for everybody, but he selected certain people that for the Israelis. Then he say, you kill the Malachi, you kill the other different tribes, you go, you demolish their towns and villages, you kill their children, you bring the virgins. Well, how can you determine who is a virgin? But so they had to go, they molest the children, they go put finger in. That's why that can't go in the Bible. And some other worship that can't go. How do you tell how you can physically look at a woman and see whether she's virgin or not? So these are the barbarism in the Bible, not going and what the people are putting, you know. So this God, God is supposed to go to heaven. He's not for us, no. All right. So, Madam Chilla, I don't see any activities of her, but I was told that the people were covered. They told her to sit down. Okay, so that's good. The lawyer, she can go. I mean, we need lawyers. We need people to represent our people. But unfortunately, when TJA our money, we didn't see the lawyer to come and represent we, the people of Sano County. She didn't come to our aid. We are looking for pro bono lawyers. She will incorporate America and enjoy herself. And our people over there, TJ, pillaging our account. Let's zero banner. No, I shouldn't say zero as a matter of fact. That's a good number I'm giving him. Now zero, the man left negative $27,000 in our account. Now what TJ that the Sano County report here, the GSC, they put all the documents in there because they say we went and did physical verification and everything. And the document that TJ then gave us. So our bank statement, bank balance, negative. That means that the money we owe the bank at the time. We have to pay the bank. TJ ate the money. He ate the pay was zero. The man still taking money from there. And went to $27,000 United States dollars. $27,000 United States dollars. How much the man destroy our account, you know? So we didn't see the lawyer to come and represent us. When they abandoned 74 projects according to the GSC report, as you can see on the screen here. The lawyer did not come to and say, oh, you know what, I'll represent the people of Sano County to make sure that the money is given by. No, we don't see the lawyer. Out of the blue now, the lawyer won't be a lawmaker. Okay? But I hear it's a good thing. She's into farming business, and I applaud for that. Let she remain in the farming for now. You know, we got a good person. So, man, Savior can go, you know, she got, you know, no woman a lawyer in America, when you practice law, you're making good money. So she got some money to, you know, spend right now. That's good, you know. I said, but at the end of the day, our people, the elders say they are not supporting anybody. And so I, the spokesperson, the spokesperson for the elders and the ancestors, I would tell our people who is the right. And the elders, the ancestors, they will support my decision because I'm the spokesperson for them. So when I come over here, I say something, that means, you know, I talk to them, probably we'll talk. And so whatever I come here, it is to the acquiescence of the elders, right? And the ancestors. They agree. They acquiesce to it. So Manakala Shewa, I told you again, she's not the right person. But we're doing something. College Foley. Me and the woman looking professional, diplomatic, you know, she got a good resume in the building. She told the people, I don't have to say plenty in my profession. When it is not written, it's not done. All right. So I will give my profile, I will show you what I have done and share among the people. I don't here to lie to anybody. Like some of our brothers, they can't lie, they can't show any evidence of what they are doing. You see, I will give my profile, whatever I put here, go and research it, go and verify it for yourself, you know. So I will tell you, as time goes by, About finish doing the cross elimination already. I gave you a few persons that are not for you. But officially, I will tell you my candidate. All right. So don't be despair. Okay. Don't lose hope. When Mr. Zarzar leaves district number 3, we'll have the right person. So I show you the elders, right? The endorsed Zarzar. I know the elders. So let me play the elders a little bit, and then yeah, just so we can dispel the lies that Kolo boys are going around telling. You know, they're telling people, say, oh, Kolo was endorsed by the elders, which is not true. So we have to make it clear. All right, let me play that quick video for the evidence, so you can see the elders who, whether they support somebody or not, so you can know. We have all the videos here. I talked to the elders, so this guy cannot, they will not lie to our people. Go around lies. Oh, they support, no, the elder did not support anybody. Let me get to it. Okay, so here's the video. Let me play the video quick. Let me play this video right here. No, I think the wrong one. Look here. Let me play this video for you. The elders endorsement. Good, right? And I'm gonna well. All right, let me play the video so you can see. I can play the audio here, but I want to share with you so you can see. What did I do? All right, let me get right here and share so you can see what I'm talking about. Let me play the quick video for now. All right, let's see. So you see the video right here. Let me play this. So if you listen to the, I'll play that video again, right? I'll play it one more time so you can, I'll interpret clearly what the elder just said. All right, the spokesperson. Well, the great men were there too, right? So let me play from the beginning. So we have come to turn the land over to you guys, right? To put the land in your hands. That's what they said, right? Listen. We are here to give our blessings to you. All right. Now why is he say over there? So the land can be in your hands. We have nobody else. We are not here to come and endorse somebody. Let me play that again. Let me not call it out so you can hear it. Okay, when you say Asenyo Turajio, meaning they are not here to endorse anybody. Okay, that's what they said. We got educated people, right? You are our educated people. If you don't have a male dog, you can take the female dog hunting. All right, there's a parable. You know, our people they use parables a lot, right? So if you don't have the male dog, you can take the female dog to go hunting. So if you don't have the female dog, you take the male dog. So what that means, in other words, you know that the great ones are talking right now. They're giving you parables. So when you don't have the male dog, you carry the female dog when you're going hunting. If you don't have the female dog, you take the male dog to go hunt, right? So what that means is, since we have educated people and you are all educated, it doesn't matter whether when a female is elected, we will be fine. When a male is elected, we are also fine with that. Okay. So when you don't have a male dog, you take the female dog. If you don't have a female dog, you take the male dog. All right. So that's what the parable they're using over there. All right. The great ones are talking. So when you have the male and the female dog, when you have both of them, you can carry two of them for hunting. All right. Oh, people are wise. This is deep, right? Deep stuff they're giving you right here. They'll lead us.
Don't wait.
Y'all bring blessings home.
So that's why you follow us. Yeah.
So it's the great one, the Ancient of Days, is present and giving advice and telling the people in parables. All right, and I get somebody to interpret. You see, when the great one comes out, it's a major event, and so you're giving the people and saying, you know what, we are not supporting somebody specific, but whoever wins, we are for you. All right, that's what he's saying over there. So the land that you are about to lead, but we are here to support you. We are with you as well. All right. It's a great one. That's why I told you I am the elders, the spokesperson for the elders and the ancestors. You see, so the great one is out. We're going to watch you. We're going to monitor you. We're going to supervise you. Be men, be women, be strong. Don't be afraid. No need to be paranoid. Don't be afraid of anybody. That doesn't mean you should be rude, though. You can be afraid, but you can be brave and still respectful. So don't get the two things wrong. When you are leading people, you have to be strong-hearted. You got to be strong. I mean, you can't be like somebody who gets angry easily. Every little thing you call a speech and those mean like Sonny Boy no. So the great ones are actually talking to Sonny Boy. That man quite a call a speech. So you gotta be brave, be strong-hearted. Don't everything should not get to you, because when you are a leader, the people will criticize you. They will say a lot. Okay, so now the great man gave a blessing to the people. Peace in what means I'm pouring my blessings upon you guys. We are with you, all of you. We are not endorsing anybody. So you can go, but that's how you put it. Will report to us who we should support. All right, so that was the great program from the great ones. All right, no endorsement. So the guys that are going around, so they support Reverend Kolo. That's a big fat lie. And that's why I'm playing the video. You can come to it anytime and get and hear the elders themselves in their voice. Okay, you can hear them. All right, so that's what I have for you for today. The legislative voices, our next show will play the voices exclusively. We'll play all the candidates so you can listen to them. Our next show, that's what we're going to do. So this talking point, we'll postpone it to the next time. We are out of time for today. It's 3 o'clock. We can go beyond 3 o'clock. We are time discipline here. But we want to say thank you so much for joining us for today, and really, really appreciate your time staying with us. Sometimes, we take a longer time on the show because, we only come here once a week. And so when we come here, we'll have a lot of information to share with you. And that's why we take a long time. But we want to say thank you for joining us for today. We really, really appreciate your time. Next Monday, come back. We got more stuff. What I don't cover the political voices of from the dialogue. That's what we're gonna start the next show with for sure. So not to confuse myself, I will take all the other one. I will leave it in here, so I don't make that mistake. The political voices from the dialogue. That's what we're going to be starting our next show next week Monday at 12 p.m. All right, and I will tell you again who want to be the right fit for our district, so that our people will benefit from the resources. I want to say thanks for watching, and see you next week. Have a blessed day. And when I say blessing or blessed day, I'm talking about the ancestors, the blessing of the ancestor.
This one a real one. Booyan King. I'm a race to cut a long time. Lyrical. Mash up the place.